Hi guys, welcome to our video. We are G02 FJ2 G02 from FJ2, and in this video, me, SHAFIQAH, and my group members AIDAN and ELYSA will discuss about computer network. Why a computer network is and why it is important. What is computer network? A computer network is a system that connects two or more computing devices for transmitting and sharing information. Why it is important? First of all, we can cut back on costs. Since the computers are interconnected, resource pooling is efficient. Printers, copiers, and backup storages are shared among employees. This eliminates the need to buy single IT assets for each employee. Other than that, we can also boost storage capacity and volume. Computer networks pools their entire data to a central data storage server. With a central server, you lower the number of storage servers needed, and you increase the efficiency of operations. Besides, we can optimize convenience and flexibility. The data is not stored in a local server, making it accessible with internet connectivity. You can access your data from any device. This enhances free movement while accessing your data wherever you may be. Lastly, streamlined communication. Networking allows you to send and receive text messages and files in real time. Information is available and easy to access from any device. You only need a reliable internet connection.
Types of computer network and how it works. First of all, there is Personal Area Network, PAN. PAN is a small network that is used for connecting devices within a very short range. PAN consists of a computer, printer, mobile phone, TV remote, speakers, etc. PAN is intended to allow devices in a small office or home office setting to communicate and share resources, data, and applications via wired or wireless connections. Next, we have Wireless Local Area Network, WLAN. A wireless network that allows devices to associate and communicate wirelessly. Just like a traditional wired LAN in which the device transmits over Ethernet cables, the devices using the WLAN transmit through Wi-Fi. Besides, we also have Metropolitan Area Network, MAN. A MAN falls between LAN and WAN in terms of coverage, usually covering a city or a large campus. It provides high-speed connectivity to connect multiple LANs within a specific geography area. Also, we have Wide Area Network, WAN. A WAN covers a larger geographical area, often spanning cities, countries, or even continents. WANs utilize various communication technologies, including leased lines, satellite links, and internet connections. The internet is the most prominent example of a WAN. Although the terms WLAN and Wi-Fi are often utilized interchangeably, it is important to note that these two wireless technologies have some differences. WLAN employs radio frequency technology to establish connections between nodes. Wi-Fi, on the other hand, is a specific type of WLAN. LAN connections include both wired and wireless connections. WLAN connections are completely wireless. Other than that, LAN is secure while WLAN is not secure. LAN is like computers connected in a college. And the examples of WLAN are laptops, cell phones, tablets connected to a wireless router or hotspot.
Current issues related to computer networks. So what are the issues related to computer networks? There are many, but the main ones are host identification, network security, and lack of capacity. What is the challenge we face when it comes to host identification? Basically, ever since IR 4.0 was introduced, the concept of Internet of Things became a reality. Now, almost every single device can connect to Wi-Fi and access the Internet, which is the biggest network. When any device wants to connect to a network, it becomes a host. All hosts must have an IP address to connect to the Internet. The problem now is that on the current IPv4 architecture, which uses a 32-bit number to identify hosts, the maximum number of possible addresses is roughly 4.3 billion. However, there are more than 7 billion people on Earth, with most people owning at least one network connecting device. So, to counter this, IPv6, which uses 128-bit addresses, was developed, but IPv6 isn't very compatible with existing IPv4 infrastructure. So it costs money and time to shift everything over to IPv6 in a smooth manner. Alright, we've looked at host identification. What about network security? So, network security is a broad strategy that protects the integrity, confidentiality, and accessibility of computer networks. Why do we do this? It is done to protect networks which by their nature are vulnerable from threat actors that use advanced tech like AI to breach a network. Some examples of threats are bots and malware. The challenge is that because today's technology is constantly advancing at a fast rate, the threat landscape is also constantly evolving, making it difficult to keep up, and since networks today are much bigger than before, it also poses a difficulty in trying to secure whole networks. Next, lack of capacity in computer networks. So due to IR 4.0, new concepts like big data and Internet of Things have been introduced. Because big data is so voluminous, transferring it over a network takes up a lot of network resources and can cause congestion. Current network architecture simply isn't enough. Besides that, having Internet of Things means a lot of devices are constantly requesting and sending data over the network, so that causes a lot of network traffic too. To solve this, a lot of money needs to be spent to replace/upgrade existing physical and logical network infrastructure such as routers and software. Even cellular networks need upgrading. It's analogous to highways. The more cars you have on a highway, the more jammed it is, and the more money you'll need to spend to either build a new highway or build a new road that takes a different route. At last, we have reached the end of this presentation. So, what do we learn? From this activity, we have learned what a computer network is, why they are important, and current issues that our generation will have to face. Hence, we can conclude that computer networks are essential to our everyday lives. Nowadays, almost everything around us is part of a computer network that helps us in achieving tasks with less effort and more efficiency. If computer networks like the internet were to go down, who knows what may happen to society. As such, as responsible youths of this generation, we should strive to appreciate what we have and to constantly put efforts in to maintain and improve these systems.